Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Autumn and Evergreen. Today we're going to be finally going over the 2025 fall lineup for Hobby Lobby, or at least what my store has out right now. Today we got to go and see all of the beautiful things. My favorite time of year is the cozy season. And that's anything from autumn leaves to twinkly Christmas lights. So, of course, we have to get it started. And we went to Hobby Lobby and saw all of these adorable scarecrow creatures and items first thing. They had so many options, from the gnomes to the little shelf sitters. And I'm going to go through and show you the prices of various things. This particular gnome was $12.99. Of course, there's nothing on sale yet. I believe that they will begin to do the 40% off next month in July, after the 4th of July passes. And we've got these little scarecrow girls and boys. Aren't they cute? Let's see, the price on this one was $18.99, and we've got these standalone ones that are $31.99 up here, and there's a few pick style ones up here that we have, and it was $4.99 for those each. They're so adorable. And then we're going to go along. There's the Disney Mickey and Minnie ones. We'll show those a little closer later on in the video. And I just loved these two standing boy and girl pumpkin holding signs and little scarecrow people. They kind of remind me of like the Raggedy Ann. Very cute. And the price on those are $39.99. Next, we had all of the carving pumpkins, and then we also will be looking at those a little closer later on. So I was really excited for this aisle because I believe we saw some very new things this year that haven't been done in years past. We've got our pilgrims, we've got the glass blown pumpkins. The pilgrims here are $12.99 a piece. And those are just so nice. It's the carved wood look. Then we've got the glass style pumpkins, $28.99. We've got those cornstalk bundles. But these centerpiece style planter ones, I don't remember seeing these before. And I really like the colors and the arrangement, especially that brownish pumpkin in the middle. Price on these were $54.99. Definitely wanting to catch those on sale. But they were so beautiful. Another thing are these rattan pumpkins, $16.99. And they've got those in a few different colors. There's some more of the centerpiece style. We've got the turkeys, of course. Can't forget that towards the end of the season, $17.99. And these wooden pumpkins, which are $13.99. And there are different sizes of those we'll see later on in the video. Of course, you've got the potpourri jars and the wooden lantern style displays. Here's this planter centerpiece that was $49.99 as well. Definitely wanting to catch these on sale. They're not very big, but they are very pretty, and they would be perfect for a smaller table. Got some more scarecrow style people. And I don't know about you guys, but I am loving these gingerbread houses. They're perfect for the entire season. They go right into Christmas, and those are $23.99. I will be looking forward to getting those on sale as well. They do light up. I love those. Got all of the knitted style pumpkins we've got. I really like those. I believe we had some similar last year. I don't know if we had all the colors. I don't really remember. Now here's one of the other sizes to the wooden style pumpkins. Those are $15.99. I really do like those, and if you're into the more rustic style look, those would be perfect. Of course, you've got your fillers and your pillow covers, and then of course we've got the porch leaning styles signs, and I really liked the tall skinny pumpkin ones. They say welcome on one side and hey friends on the other. And these two right here, the shorter ones, are not reversible. $25.99, I believe. And you can get the orange style or the white style. Of course, those are going to be the same price. So, excuse me, $26.99. And the taller reversible ones are $27.99. Not bad, I feel like, for those, especially with them being reversible. You have options. The other side says, hey there, pumpkin. Really liked those. And over here, we're going to have some more signs. The $2.99. I don't remember seeing these last year. I really like the designs, especially the sunflower. I'm a sunflower girl. I do like the gather style wreath, kind of other alternative wreath style options. $28.99 for those. Those would look really nice hanging on a front door or even just anywhere you'd like to hang things on the inside of the house. We've got these hanging signs here with the pumpkins, the 3D style, $9.99. Those are very pretty. I don't remember these signs last year either. I like these. They've got a kind of rustic rope to them. And those were $22.99. Then we have our mushroom signs. I know a lot of people are really into the mushroom look. These were pretty. I like that you have 3 different options and you can kind of make it a trio. $20.99 a piece. Probably going to want to catch those on sale as well. And then we've got these smaller ones. These are the pumpkins, $5.99. Then there's the orange, the white, and then kind of more of a yellow with the florals with them. I really like these. These are very pretty. Moving on, we've got some more of the white style pumpkins, $11.99 for those. And we've got gnomes. Gnomes are such a big thing recently. And tell me if you're a gnome person in the comments. $10.99 for those. It seems like those have just gotten more and more popular, kind of like the Highland cows. I really like the golden retriever looking pups with the pumpkin and the truck. $7.99 for those. I think that's going to be a favorite this year, I feel like. We've got the rustic looking barn. And I really like this one with the windmill. It's got the pumpkin patch at the bottom, $20.99. I just love the look of that. And we've got acorn chimes, little bells. Those are $7.99. We got these other hanging style things. These almost look like coasters, but they're little hanging things. I think you could even use them in your tiered tray designs. I think those would be perfect for that, or even hanging off of the cabinets maybe in your kitchen. I love the sunflower ones. How pretty is that? $2.99. I just love those. Those are some of my favorites, I believe. I really liked these. These are metal and heavy duty, and I feel like for the size and what they are, $26.99 is not so bad for those. We've got some more of the different fall style wall decor. $19.99. This one is my personal favorite. You can guess why. All of the sunflowers. Then you've got this wooden style one. Meet me at the pumpkin patch. I'm pretty sure we've seen that one previous years. $23.99 for that one. I'm so glad we live in a world where there is fall. Oh, yes. This is a newer one, I believe, with the blue pumpkins in the longer style picture. It's going to be $37.99 for that one, but how pretty would that be in, like, a dining room? And there's another option if you're not big on the blue. We've got these down here, $34.99. Those are very nice, too. Got your church and some more of those wooden pumpkin style hanging signs. This is the season to be thankful, and we are. Here's some of your yard and garden picks. I really like these, $3.99. I love that there's multiple color options. You can do it in whatever kind of thing that you would prefer. We've got the sunflower with the gnome. really like the wooden yard style picks. These are so sturdy looking. $16.99 I feel is not a bad price for how big these are. And they've got the different textures and going on. You can tell that the stores are still putting out a lot of stuff. This is so early in the season, y'all, but I am so excited and I'm so here for it. So you got some of the glass pumpkin-shaped vessels, $10.99 for those, and there's a few different colors. You've got the orange and the amber looking ones, the jars. I don't remember seeing these glass mushrooms last year, $7.99 for those, but they could have been here. I don't remember. Then we've gone over into the accessories right there. We've got the bags of pumpkins mix. Those we've seen a lot, but always a favorite. $6.99 for those. We've got the white set, $7.99. And then there's more all orange. And we've got the... what is that? $23.99. Oh, another glass style pumpkin. I really do like the color on that one. These signs, there's some more I'll show later. I think it says blessed, but the thankful, the $11.99 for those are hefty. Those have got some weight to them. I feel like they're really well made. And I really like these pumpkins. They're kind of like a resin. They're a little weighty, but not too bad. They're $17.99, which is a little steep, I feel like, for the price. But I love these stems on these, and they come in the white and orange. How pretty are those? I love these stems. I think that's a pretty big favorite that I'm noticing with other videos as well. Now these I was very excited to see. I have bought the bigger versions of these in the past, and I do not remember them having these smaller versions. Those are $9.99, and then the next row up are slightly smaller for $6.49. But they've got the same shapes as their bigger counterparts, which my store hadn't put out yet. But the slumped over green one, the flat squat white one, and then the more normal quote-unquote shaped orange one. These thankful signs, $12.99. Those were heavy. I'm not sure what they're made of, maybe like a resin style thing, but those have got some heft to them. They would be really good on any kind of shelf that maybe got bumped into and you were worried about something getting knocked off. Those aren't going anywhere. There's some more of the wooden pumpkins like I was talking about, different shapes and sizes this year. Those are $21.99. And I don't remember these. These are so cute. Look how dainty. I just imagine a little girl's bedroom, but it works for anybody. $13.99. If you're a bow girly, these are for you. The traditional orange one with a white bow. How cute. I loved those. We've got the scroll work style ones, $12.99, and then the smaller set for those are $8.49, and you've got the orange and the white. I liked these metal ones. I had a little trouble here. These stems are very long, but they are well made. I really like the wire metal work. They're going to be sturdy. They're $19.99, and if you're like me and you have a small child, things get thrown about and dropped and bumped off of things. Those things are going to be sturdy. We've also got the thankful and blessed sign and welcome to our patch. Those I'm going to show a little bit later too. They are $9.99. Those are also very sturdy and hefty. I really liked those. We've got the glitter paper mache style ones back. Those have been a favorite. I personally have quite a few. Then you've got these little pumpkins, $5.99, that say very blessed and so thankful. Yes, absolutely. 'Tis the season, right? I do remember seeing these. These were a favorite though. $9.99. They remind me of a sweater. They are soft, squishy. Again, if you've got small children, not going to get hurt so easily. And then we've got the fillers up there with the fabric style pumpkins. I really like these new stackers. I know we've had stackers in the past, but I don't remember this color scheme. Those are new. I feel like $9.99, I believe. But I really did like those. Okay, here's the thankful and blessed. Both of these I wanted to show Still, of course, $11.99, but those are hefty. You've got your mixed pumpkin stacks for your tier trays or whatever you may need them in, $12.99. They're good for vases as well. Then you've got these taller arts and crafts style. These shelves were stocked. There's plenty more to come, I know. But if you're one of those people that wants to get a head start on making these crafts, whether you sell them, whether you make them with your kids, they've definitely got these options. This one was my favorite at $8.99, a pumpkin little wagon. Not wagon, what am I trying to think of? Wheelbarrow? Those were very cute. I'll want to be doing that with my child. Got the fall garland, $7.49, and this thankful garland, $12.99. Really like those for Thanksgiving. We've got a section of garland as well. We've got the metal style acorns, $12.99 for both of those. We've got these knitted pumpkins, $8.49. These little wooden style pumpkins, the orange and white, those are $6.99, which I feel is pretty reasonable. And then you've gotten more into the burlap garland, $10.99 for those. The orange is $14.99, as well as the greener burlap. You've got these other ones here for $14.99 as well at the end. And then we've got some more of those porch leaning signs, as well as the wreaths. Those are very pretty. My store doesn't have very many of them out. I'll show a few of them. This particular one is a pretty good size, and it is $39.99. And now we're getting into the picks. Some of my favorites is the florals for fall. I love to make different arrangements with them. As you can tell, they were still very much stocking these aisles, and you've got some more of the floral type garland here as well. Those are $26.99, and pretty much all of those were the same style. I'll show a few of them, but a lot of them were the same. We've got some of the wreaths mixed in. We've got more of this rustic pine cone look. Those are $37.99. And of course the matching wreaths to go with them. But it was very pretty. I did like the little acorns and the pine cones there. The matching wreath is $40.99. This wreath was $49.99 as well. This wreath just reminds me of the word harvest. It feels very rustic as well. I feel like I've used that word a lot in this video, but it seems to be a theme. $46.99 for that one. And some more of the repeating garland and wreaths for now with what they've got put out. I always love these little beaded ones because sometimes you can use those as a wreath, or you can use them to decorate smaller spaces like your tiered trays or maybe a kitchen counter. $4.99. Some more garland with the fall leaves. I won't go into too much detail on the ribbon because this was the only section my store had out for now. I know it gets a little bit bigger and we might can go into detail later on when there's more out. I did want to point out these wreath hangers. They're so pretty. Loved those. $9.99 for those. Got, of course, the burlap ribbon. These smaller styles. I did have to point this one out because my favorite, sunflowers, $4.99 for that ribbon. There were a lot of beautiful choices, especially if you're one of those people that can make those style wreaths. I do not possess that ability, creatively speaking. I do want to pick out a few different ones of these. This one was one of my favorites. I don't remember it. It doesn't mean it wasn't there. $4.99. My memory's not the best. But this was a little bit glittery around the pumpkin and the acorn lids. I guess you would say lids. Those were very pretty. I always love the pumpkins. You can do so much with those if you're the crafty kind of girl or person. The corn stalks, always a favorite. Those tend to go really well. They usually have plenty of them. All of the colors and all of these choices just get me ready. Those were $2.99. Get me ready for planning the season in advance. If you're like me, I like seeing all of these things a little ahead of the time, seasonally speaking, so I can get a plan together for how I want to decorate my house, even my office. I did love those berries, $1.99 for those. Couldn't ignore the sunflowers, $2.99, excuse me, $3.99. You got your pumpkin mix style picks here. This one was very pretty as well. Had some of the faux corn, $3.99. You've got the leaves. You've got the different kinds of florals. Just a well put together pick that just would go well in any kind of garland, mantelpiece, wreath, you name it. I personally used this one in some galvanized little vessels on my counter in my kitchen, and they just look so nice. Here we have the throws and the rugs. I like this one, $18.99. I don't remember seeing this one last year either, but I'm not 100% sure. $39.99 for this more Sherpa style one. It's pretty thick. I am on the hunt for a new rug this year, but I can't decide. That burnt orange one was nice. The fabric style one, we've got this Hello Pumpkin one for $14.99. I do like this one, but with white being on a rug in my house with my dog and my kid, probably not the best mix. Got these pumpkin pillows, $29.99 that we did see last year, but this one, $28.99, I think. It said, I don't remember seeing that green and white one, but it's a really nice look. We've got the white $12.99 shaped pumpkins. We've got another of the welcome mats here with the fall leaves. Very pretty. Sometimes they get me with these mats because I will be looking for a price forever on them. They'll be on the top corner of this one and underneath in the back corner of the next one. I had to hunt. This one is $25.99. I wanted to point out this pillow too. It's beaded. $32.99 would be great on a sofa if you use more of the neutral style colors. I did like this one as well, bright and bold, $24.99 with those colors. And then we've got some more rugs. This one I think is new to this year. It says thankful and it's more of your harvest kind of look. $9.99, and I thought that was a really good price for that one. I thought it looked really nice. You've got your fabric style one, $11.99. I like the colors in that one, very similar to that throw we saw. I had to go back to the pics. That one was broken, but I don't remember seeing these in this size, $4.99 for the rattan style pumpkin. I really liked those pics. Now we've got more of the kitchen and the anti-fatigue mats. These designs this year I really like. Got the checker one. You've got this one, $11.99 with the black background. Of course, you've got to have like the classic trucks and the Harvest Market pumpkin patch style ones. I love this rich orange color, $11.99 for that one. Again, Highland cows are such a big thing. Here recently, regardless of the season, those have been so big, but I can't say I don't love it myself. $17.99 for the Highland cow. We've seen that green, white, and orange pumpkin mat style one. I love it. There's the burnt orange, $11.99, and the sunflower scalloped edge one. This one was, of course, my favorite. $17.99. I'm probably going to be outfitting my kitchen and my sink area with those. Here's some more of those thankful and blessed and welcome to our patch signs. These were the ones that I said were sturdy, and they really are. $9.99 again for those. I could just see that being on someone's mantle, just as well as these. These were $9.99 as well. I feel like these are a classic staple Hobby Lobby style pumpkin with the different sizes of these whitewash ones. $18.99 for that size. Then we go more into the carving pumpkins. We've got the different orange and the white, then the different shapes and sizes. $39.99 if that's your thing. I prefer to carve a real pumpkin, but they do not last. We've, of course, got the trucks returning this year. They've got the little packets that they've attached to them with the different little decals you can put on the side. I guess you can make it a little more DIY how you would like it to be. I was hunting for these prices, y'all. $46.99 for the trucks, and you'll see the white ones over here in a minute. We've got the cornucopias for $17.99 that you could fill yourself however you like. I have already gotten my little light up tree style autumn themed trees to the left there. I really did like those wooden rounded leaves that we just saw though. Those I believe are new this year. Some more of the wreaths. I think we saw this style earlier. I'm not 100% sure. We've got the pumpkins in there. That one is $99.99, I believe it said. You've got the white trucks here at the bottom, and you've got some of these baskets. They've stacked them together, but they are not a set. They are priced individually. The big one $17.99 to the smallest $11.99. I could not get the middle one to come out, y'all. I'm sorry. You got your tiered tray / your vase filler stacks. Those are $12.99. I mean, those certainly make it easy. You've got all of the little pumpkins and the florals. You've got these pre-made bouquet style wooden flowers, $14.99. I really like these little standing signs. Time for giving thanks, $4.99 for those. And grateful, the basket style. I don't remember seeing those. I really like the colors. Now I know there's a ton of y'all that love the wooden bead garland. They have those out, $6.49 with the darker and the lighter wood. These have been the talk though. These are the taller Highland cow set. These have some heft to them. I was trying to pick it up carefully. These are going to be $52.99 a piece, and I would love to tell you to wait till they go on sale, but the fact is, I don't know if they're still going to be there if you go and you try to wait. I love these pumpkins again, and the stem, $17.99. And then you've got these more gold glittery style ones. Those are $25.99. I'll be wanting to get some of those this year, but I will wait for the sale. You've got these flocked little flat style pumpkins. I really like these as well. $10.99. Of course, you've got the mushrooms. Those have been a favorite as well. $6.49. You've got the pumpkin spice latte light up. Those are back. Then we've got these mushrooms with the little birds. Those seem to be a favorite from the videos I've seen already this year. These I thought were so cute. These little porcupines. We've got, of course, the acorns. $8.49 for people who like to decorate with those. The velvet mushrooms and these little birds. They've got about 3 different styles. Those are so cute. Those are going to be $10.99 a piece. I loved this little scarecrow trio. I'm definitely wanting to add those to my collection this year. Those are $17.99. And then you've got these plaid style fabric pumpkins along with the gem colored velvet pumpkins. Those are $10.99. And we've got some more of the yard picks. I liked these. These were kind of like pinwheels, metal pinwheels. So we've got our stacked pumpkin topiary styles. Those, I loved the colors on those. You got your disco ball pumpkins, $19.99 for those. And your nesting pumpkins. Those are going to be $79.99. They come in the orange and the white. And I believe they come in an orange and white mix. My store didn't have those. These stacked pumpkins, $26.99 were another favorite. I don't remember seeing those last year. They've got the different shapes and colors to them. I really like those, and I'll be trying to catch those on sale as well. Yeah, I'm telling you, sometimes these price tags fight me. $42.99 for those. I really liked this cake stand. I probably will be going back for this. $31.99. But can you imagine some cupcakes or even some homemade donuts on those? Just need to get a glass cloche to go on top. Would be great. Oh, pardon the finger. I am kind of new to this. We got a scarecrow dog, $19.99. How cute is that? Another wooden style kind of pumpkin, $15.99. These pumpkin shaped baskets I don't remember before either. $38.99 for those. I was really enjoying these pumpkins. I think I'm gonna have to get one in every color of those. These signs I believe are new. $6.99 for those. I really did enjoy the Bible verse on those. Good reminder. Here's some more signs. $9.99 for those. Those almost looked sewn or stitched. Got these little fences. Apple orchard sunflowers and pumpkin patch. Those would be great for a tier tray. Some of the glass pumpkins we've seen plenty of times. Crows seem to be making a name for themselves as well. I thought they were so cute. And here's the mini Highland cows. You can see the two different kinds, the ones with glasses and the ones without. Some more little pumpkin patch farm style signs, $3.99 for those. I think these little guys down here on the bottom, the flattened out crows, were my favorite. We had some more signs on this side. Some that we've seen. These longer rectangular shaped ones were really nice as well. $5.49 for those. Here are our Disney Mickey and Minnies. I know that was a big thing for a few different people. They're gonna just have to go on sale for me though. I'm just gonna be honest. They are very cute. Holding the pumpkins each. $29.99 for those. They're very cute. Miss Minnie decided to take a tumble. I had to set her back up there. We've got these flocked maple leaf pumpkins. Maple leaves in a few different colors. I love the little owls. $9.99 for those. Here's some more of the little porcupine characters. I kind of am obsessed with this guy. He's reading a book. He's got his glasses and his top hat, and he is just so cute. $14.99. And some more little pilgrims. I feel like sometimes we overlook Thanksgiving as a decorating thing because by then we're kind of itching to get into maybe Christmas. But those are perfect. The little squirrels are back. A few different poses. Here was another kind of, I don't know if you'd call this a topiary, maybe a lantern because it's got the faux candle in it. $28.99. Those were really nice. I do love the rattan look, and it's a gourd shape. I really enjoyed those. These have been pretty big so far this year, the little snow globe style harvest ones. And you light them up and it throws glitter up. Those are very cute. Price on those is $38.99. The pillow and the blanket sections. I am a sucker for comfort items, especially when I'm wanting to cozy up with a book or some hot tea or a cup of coffee. You can't have too many blankets. You can't have too many comfort items. You can, but you can't. I really loved the sunflower ones with the truck. excuse me, not truck, the galvanized planter. $14.99 for those. The colors in these blankets. This one is a Sherpa style one. I really love those colors. I think this one's my personal favorite. It's one that's just got a bunch of different pumpkins on it. Oop. I was just, butterfingers this day. $18.99. You can see what it kind of looks like. It's so soft. I wanted to go home with it then. My husband's looking at me like, lady, it's just now June, right? Highland cow pillow. This one, I'm not sure if it's even in the fall. It's $11.99 gift listed, but it does fit. Got some more leaf pillows. I do like this more neutral beigey kind of color. I think we've seen all of these designs before, but they are just classic. I'm telling you, I was dropping everything. I was a menace in the store. I have to do better. Here's another style blanket. This one I loved. It was soft. But if you're like me and you have a cat or a dog or maybe a small child, $37.99 for that pumpkin knit throw. I was so worried that if I got it, it would be picked really easily. $34.99 for this pillow. I don't remember seeing it, but it's a nice rustic looking one, and if you're again into the neutral style decorating. $21.99 for this throw. I loved this one. It had chickens on it. Chickens and pumpkins and just autumn vibes. I loved it. There was another Highland cow pillow that was like the mat we saw earlier. I'll go into some of the florals. There's not a whole lot out at my store right now. $29.99 for this. It's a pretty big pick. You can make planters out of that on your porch. They were really nice though. Very big, thick, get your money's worth style picks though. I'm not sure what these were, but I did love the colors in them. You kind of had that burnt orange reddish color, the more off-white color. $8.99 for these a piece, and then the brown color. You had the different sunflowers. And this, y'all, this center stand looked like it was going to just explode. There were so many florals coming out of it, of the bigger variety. I really enjoyed this one. It was so rich in color. So if you're not one of those people that like to decorate in the neutrals, or you still need a pop of color in a few places, this one is perfect with the deep burnt oranges. $24.99 for that one. I am just enjoying these colors, these florals and everything. $40.99 for that one. I think we might have shown these before. I know these were over in the garland section as well earlier in the video. But I don't think these were. $85.99 for those. And now we've got some of the florals. Like I said, not everything is out right now, but some of these are so good. $14.99. I just got a big jumbo size vase for my centerpiece for my dining room table. And I'm on the hunt for some tall, big picks for this fall season. And I'm trying to get inspiration for how I'm going to style that. Loved the big blackberries. I'm thinking I might go with these. $12.99 per pick for those. But do y'all see how tall those things are? I love it. I think those might be the direction I go in. They've got these taller pumpkin picks with the neutral style colors. I did really enjoy these. They're not quite tall enough for what I'm looking for. but still very pretty. I might have to find a place that I need those. $18.99. These magnolia style ones, that one and some more that you'll see, were so nice and so nice quality. I'm getting more into the magnolia thing. I'm not sure why, but I'm just enjoying those. And I'm not sure what these were, but they look like sunflowers on steroids, and I was here for it. $7.99 for those. And here's some more there at the top, look more like the magnolia style leaves with these pine cones in them. $17.99 for those, but those are big picks, guys. Well, guys, we are now to the end of my video. I feel like this has been a pretty long video for just the beginning of June, considering we are still a few months out from the cozy season start. But I was very excited from what all I saw. I wanted to make this video sooner. I saw a lot of people posting about their stores having stuff out. My store seemed to be a little bit behind on getting things out, but once they got started, they were on a roll. Those shelves are filling up fast. I will still probably be doing another video or two as we get closer, the sales start. We do get those shelves slapped full, maybe even do a few sneak peeks for Christmas, because y'all know that's already started too. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment below if there's any of those categories that we covered that you might would have liked to have seen more of, especially the florals. I think we'll try to hit that whenever they get more out. But until next time, thank you for watching. Stay cozy, and I will see you next time.